and welcome. My name is Sharon and this is Trio.of.Witches Tarot. Today I will be doing another unboxing. This may be at least one of my out-of-print decks that is arriving today. So no particular order because I don't know what's in these boxes. I like surprises. Yes, it is. Okay. I am so excited. Finally got a hold of it for not an insane amount. So it's used, and according to the seller's a nice bag, by the way, which she included. Thank you. It's used, and according to the seller, there is wear on the gilding, which is a known issue with Bonestone and Earthflesh, right? And some tea on the guidebook, none of which I care about because I'm going to use this deck, so it does not need to be pristine. We're gonna zoom in. There's the guidebook. Well, the cards are a little... I will probably take the time to put this in order for the flip through. And I will not be keeping it in this box. I do not like big boxes for storage. But then there's the back of it. You saw that. Let's look at the guidebook quick before. So somewhere there's a tea stain. Oh, on the corner there. I don't really notice anything. Well, it seems fine to me. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes, I could not care less about that. So we're going to put this in order. Okay. So there's the wear on the gilding. It's not terrible. And I probably will find some kind of red metallic pen to kind of touch it up, just to keep it red. I like the red edging, so as it wears off, I'll let it convert over. So let's look at the cards. So the Fool, and this is you've probably seen this a million times, but it's definitely a different kind of Fool, very fey, going into the void. Kind of reminds me of the Blood Moon. Magician. I don't know what I need to say about it. It's amazing. And I can't wait for Anna's next deck. So we have the High Priestess and we got a key. There's a lot of things in here. Spider webs, the spider web from there, from the Fool. And key, maybe the key for the Hierophant, and there's a bird there, a butterfly down here, a pentacle there, a crescent moon. There's probably more. I'm kind of having to sit back because of the armature for my camera. And the Empress. Empress looks like she's a dyad. Emperor. These are just my hot take first impressions. I haven't read the guidebook. I really haven't watched a lot of walkthroughs of it. And you can get this now-ish. Avalon Cameron, she's releasing the leftover decks, I don't know, in bunches or something. So we have the Emperor, and then back here we have very ghostly figures. It's a different Emperor. Rather than reigning over his domain, he's ready for battle. The Hierophant. I love it that it's a woman and that she's older, and it's very shamanistic rather than based in Western religion. Got an owl up here. And the lovers. And the chariot. Okay, back to the chariot. A woman with her wagon. What does it say in the book about this card? Let's see. So she is in the book calling her gypsy. So I'm torn on that one. Is that like a derogatory term? Should we not be using that? Should we be using Romani or something different instead? And okay, other than the gypsy part, which I was hesitant to say because I'm not sure if that's a word we should be using. Strength. A bear and a snake, and it looks like a jaguar there, an elephant. Very nice. And the hermit. Oh, I love her. I love her. Is it a hawk or an eagle? What does it say in the book? Okay, let's look in the book for the hermit. Says it's a Siberian woman. Don't see any mention of what type of bird that is. It's definitely a bird of prey, though. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. This is gotta pull it closer so I can see it. So looks like it's the three fates. They called the, starts with an N. Norns, also known as the three fates. I think that's the same in mythical creatures. Should do a side-by-side of mythical creatures with this. And then justice. Two characters of justice. Warrior and the Veiled One. And the Hanged Man. He's got some runes. Saw that in the Odin's Playbook, right? Where in the water below the Hanged Man there was runes. Very cool. And then Death. Very interesting. Are these birds coming out? Or are they devouring? Okay, interesting. So each card definitely has a story to it. And then Temperance. Very, very interesting take on temperance. You know, with that hourglass, we have this new growth there, and this is water instead of sand. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And then the devil. Very cool. Still a bit different, right? We definitely have the hooves down there. And we have these people, but they're not so much in bondage as like burning in the flames of hell. And we have an allusion to Persephone there with the pomegranate and the grapes. Interesting. Got a sword here. A lot of stuff going on down there. And definitely looks like the devil is Medusa. Doesn't say here if it's Medusa or not. And then the tower is an eagle. Interesting. An eagle that looks like it was bound. It looks like it was bound and now it's dead. Huh. And the star is beautiful. Then we have an eagle like coming through. Two eagles, it says. And so is one of them the eagle? This looks like it is one of them at least is the eagle that was in the tower, because this looks like the chains. And then the moon. The moon is one of my favorite cards in almost every deck. You have to work hard to ruin the moon for me. And it's a little bit different, right? We have a woman, we don't have our lobster, we don't have the howling hounds. So what is this over here? Huh, maybe it's nothing. And the sun, very nice. It's more feminine than, you know, the sun is a masculine card. And I'd like to see at least men in it, so we have at least one masculine appearing figure there. It's a more feminine sun though, for sure. And then Judgment, well, it's almost like it could be the Justice card, huh? And the World, very nice. And then we have the Bruja. Bruxa, I don't know how you would pronounce that with an X in it. If you know how to pronounce that card, I would appreciate it. And the Ace of Wands is an Ouroboros. Interesting. And the 2. She's definitely more Fae. And the 3. And the 4. I could spend all day in this deck, so I'm going to go a little faster through these. Not have so much commentary. Just look at the beauty of it. I think there's a lot here to absorb and think about. Oh, she's gorgeous. She reminds me of, was it the 8 of Cups in the Trio of the Abyss? And this one is super close up. Interesting. The Ace of Cups is a blood moon. Definitely get the feeling that in this deck the characters are interacting with us. We are in 6 of Cups, we are the recipient. And with 7 of Cups, we're being invited in. Definite feeling of interacting with these figures. 10 of Cups, that could have been the Ace of Cups. Interesting too is it looks like the blood moon is turned into a cup. Yeah. Huh. It's an interesting take on that of the suit. Mermaid, yay! I should do a video with all of my mermaid cards. Would you want to see that? Let me know. Would you like to see a video? It's just all my mermaid cards from all my decks. And the Ace of Swords, feather. Ace of Pentacles. Rebirth. Kind of see that as rebirth. Interesting. Come here. The 4 is a skeleton. Interesting. Like, are they the commentary on taking things to your grave? A whole lot. They look like refugees. 6. Interesting. Saw a video recently, I forget what deck, where the 6 was a figure guiding the figure from the 5 and helping them. It was a very interesting take on that. 7. 8. What's she making? It looks like she's making a scythe, right? And carving something in the handle. It looks like a skull. And those are the backs. If you don't know, the iconic back of the Bonestone and Earthflesh. Okay. Okay, well that concludes this unboxing and first impressions of Bonestone and Earthflesh. So I hope you enjoyed that, and please comment below about any of it. Take care of yourself. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the bell so you know when I have new videos. Thanks for watching. Bye. And this is the giveaway video for November through December of 2022. And I'm not giving all of this away at once. Don't get excited. This is a pick your deck giveaway. In the future, all of these will still be given away unless... Okay, so the first deck is the Margaret Peterson, and this is the... well, it was the gray bordered version. I trimmed it, and I am giving it away, but just because I have 2 versions. I got the burgundy colored, the 25th anniversary one. So it has the booklet, and they are trimmed, and I kind of edged them in multicolor. And you can look at other walkthroughs of this deck. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. But that is what you would be getting if you chose the Margaret Peterson and you won. And the next deck is the Enchanted Tarot. This is the mini edition. Wasn't sure if I was really going to want this deck or not, so I saw that there was a mini copy. I got it, and it just... it's not for me. And it comes with a little guidebook. So that's that. And you can see, do I have any cards nearby? I don't. Anyway, it's a mini. And if you want to see a full walkthrough of this deck to decide if this is what you're interested in, they are available all over the tarot tubes. So that would be the mini edition of the Enchanted Tarot. And the next one is a deck in a tin. It's the Wonderland Tarot. So it's, again, it's a mini deck. And I'm a huge fan of Alice in Wonderland. And as I was searching for Alice in Wonderland decks before I was aware of Baba Studios or Dame Darcy, I got this, and I just don't need multiple ones. And I just don't use minis that much. A couple mini decks I use, but I don't. So it has a little booklet, and they are kind of like playing cards. You know, they have the number and the suit on them, but it is a full tarot. And I'm sure there are plenty of walkthroughs on this deck as well. So we won't spend a ton of time on that. And so, yeah, this just isn't my aesthetic. As much as I love Alice in Wonderland, this deck is not my aesthetic. And the next one is the Dreaming Way. I had gone back and forth on this one a lot and didn't think it was going to be my aesthetic, and then I kept seeing pictures of it on Instagram and such, and they all look so pretty, and I thought, well, maybe I'll give it a go. And it has its own little, it's a US Games deck, and a little bit thinner than, I think Trio of the Abyss is also US Games, a little thicker. And I was right the first time. This isn't for me. Maybe this is for you. And once again, there are plenty of walkthroughs on the interwebs. So that will be the Dreaming Way. And the last tarot before we get to the oracles is one that I got, I was very impulsive by, and it is a Spanish deck, and it's very handmade in the vein of the way Carol Herzer makes her laminated, only it's much thinner. And you probably won't see any walkthroughs of this deck. It's Tarot Arte de Luna Ribas. So I'm going to give you a quick, I'm not going to look at all the cards. It's, maybe this is for you. It is not for me. Far be it from me to say what other people will like. I'm often wrong. So that is that. It's a little bit of inconsistency in the lamination, I think, and the shades on the backs of the cards. Okay, so we have an oracle. It's a beautiful oracle, just more woo than I am. If I'm going to be 100% I'm going to be 100% honest. They are big cards. It has a guidebook without pictures, and it's very pretty. It's reminds me a little bit of Margaret Peterson in that the art style feels a little, I don't know if inconsistent is the right word. Like maybe it's evolved throughout, or exploring different styles, or what I mean. Some of the cards I love a lot, and some of them I'm just like, they don't work for me. So that is, I'm sure there's walkthroughs of this all over also. So that is the Spiral Oracle. And the last oracle is the Magical Menagerie. That's a nice big guidebook. It is, there's some spreads in it. It's cool. I have a lot of oracles, more oracles than I use. I don't know that I've ever even seen a video on this one. I think I found it on Amazon. And so it has keywords on it. So it has the name and then some keywords and some elements. Actually, not keywords. Just what elements it associates with, I guess. Honestly, I've never used this. And I have I have so many animal decks. And this has some magical, mythical creatures in it as well. It's a nice little deck. It's just, I have so many. I just can't possibly, I can't possibly use them all in any realistic amount of time. So that is the Magical Menagerie Oracle. So, how do you enter? Well, you just comment on a video that you watch between November and December. I think this will probably close around December 15th of 2022. And comment in it Yule 2022 and the name of the deck that you are interested in winning. So those rules seem pretty easy. If they're not, comment. Okay, well, thank you and good luck.